3,000 years ago, when kings ruled with their iron fists and empires were forged in blood, there was one beast that struck fear deeper than any sword or spear, a dog that had vanished into history, a dog that many have never even heard of, the Assyrian Mastiff, the ultimate war dog of the ancient world. To discover its origins, we journey back to the mighty empire of Assyria, where under the shadows of colossal palaces and temples, kings carved their victories into stone relics. Among those carvings stood a beast larger than life, broad-chested, massive-jawed, and with eyes burning with rage. This wasn't just a dog. It was a living weapon. Raised in the royal kennels of Assyrian kings, they were bred to be larger, stronger, and fiercer than any dog before them. Palace carvings showed their massive frames and bone-crushing jaws. These dogs were bred to fight wars, hunt lions, and crush the enemies of Assyria. Imagine a battlefield where armored soldiers march, chariots rattle across the plains, and running beside them are these colossal war dogs, snarling, snapping, and lunging at enemy warriors. They didn't just protect soldiers, they fought beside them. With iron collars and spiked harnesses, they tore through enemy lines, scattered horses, and caused chaos. Some were even used against wild beasts like lions. Ancient carvings show them locking jaws with these predators. Beyond their power, they were symbols of prestige and dominance. Kings gifted them to foreign rulers as tokens of strength and intimidation. To stand beside an Assyrian Mastiff was to stand beside a force of nature, a beast bred from the very spirit of war. They were revered, honored, and feared, seen not just as animals, but as gods of war in canine form. Yet, like the empire they guarded, the original Assyrian Mastiff eventually vanished into history. The wars ended, palaces crumbled, and these mighty dogs disappeared into the shadows of time. But their bloodline lived on, through breeds like the Kurdish Mastiff, the Kangal, and other powerful guardians of the Middle East. Even today, in remote villages, their descendants still protect flocks and fend off wolves, carrying in their eyes the same ancient fire. The Assyrian Mastiff was not just a dog. It was a soldier, a hunter, a weapon, a beast so fearsome that it became immortalized in stone. 3,000 years later, their paw prints may have faded, but their legend still runs in the blood of their descendants.